Alright guys, so what we will need for the resources to build this modern house is we will be starting off with some smooth quartz blocks. So now we've got a load of stacks right here, so I'm going to be counting the stacks just to help you. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 pretty much. So you need at least about 13 stacks in order to build this modern house. Next we'll be needing light grey concrete. Also, by the way guys, if I am struggling to talk, it's because my lip is literally cut open a little bit, so it kind of stings when I talk, but I'm just letting you guys know. Next we have 2 stacks of spruce wood, then we got another 40 spruce wood planks, and then we got a stack again of 64 spruce wood. So overall pretty much you need roughly about, I'll say, 4 stacks. Well, yeah, pretty much 4 stacks of spruce wood. Next, you'll be only needing 37 birchwood planks. Then after that, you'll be needing 12 birchwood stairs, 8 spruce wood stairs, 10 slabs of spruce wood, 13 birchwood fences, 9 shroom blocks, or shroom lights, shall I say, oak leaves at 5, 11 trap doors, oak doors, smooth quartz stairs, 28 glass blocks, and then 64 glass panes, and then 31 glass panes as well. After as well, a bed, a light grey bed would do, or anything will do pretty much, but light grey bed will go with the colouring. I'm just for awareness, but like to let you know basically. Smooth stone, which is 32. I'm about to say literally the wrong number. 61 smooth slabs, 64 smooth slabs, and then a 1 cobblestone staircase, just 1, 2 slabs of smooth quartz. We've got 12 chests, an enchantment table, a furnace, 2 brewing stands, a torch, a dark oak door, 13 light grey stained glass panes, 14 lanterns, bookshelves. You'll probably be needing around about, let's say, roughly around about 12 bookshelves, let's say that. 3 iron stands, 3 coffee tables, and obviously a blast furnace, and that's about it. And that, my ladies and gentlemen, is the house for the build. And then obviously, because water will be added to this, I'll recommend using a lot of water, because you know it will get tricky here and there with the water. So yeah, I'm just going to put this for reference. Obviously you'd be needing tropical fish as well if you want it with the design that I've got currently, or if you can make it yourself, if you want to make your own kind of little here and there kind of thing, I don't know, but yeah, do your own thing basically. But if you want to copy, then definitely get tropical fish. But other than that, let's get started with the build. So make sure you like, subscribe, and let's fucking do this. Alright, so first of all, what you want to be doing is you want to be finding yourself a very good piece of land, something quite big indeed, and therefore this shall begin your modern, oh god, I've messed up the words already, your modern house build. So let's get straight into it. So once you have done your measurement, so once you have completed the part of finding the best place, therefore next thing you want to do is make sure you do your measurements right. So I'm going to talk you through it right now. You'll be needing 13 blocks to go along this way, so this purple is representing going 13 blocks this way. Then from the purple block from here, you want to start by going 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10, and after that this around here is 21 blocks down here, and then you want to do 5 blocks here, and then after from this purple you want to be going 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. You want to be going 9 blocks here, and then after that is another 5 down here, and therefore you should be meeting the points together. You can obviously use any type of measurements kind of thing. I'm just using these kind of clay box kind of things because they're a bit more better to use personally, and it's a bit more easy to represent what the measurements are like. So yeah, but let's get started with the build. So right, basically you want to be using the smooth quartz blocks now and making sure that you apply all your quartz blocks up to this standard right now, right here. And therefore as well, what you want to be doing as well is making sure these are 11 blocks up, going along up the top, and that's it. And then after that, once you get 11 blocks, obviously you can fill in the roof, but right now we're not going to fill in the roof because we're going to be concentrating now from the inside of the house and making sure that everything else is correct. So once you have done the quartz part, and then what you want to be doing next is you want to be digging all the floor by 1 block down like this, and just replacing it with a spruce block wood, or you can just use any type of wood or any type of block, because we'll be modifying this a lot more later on throughout the tutorial. But yeah, but right now we're going to get on with the stairs. So guys, what you want to make sure that is 13 blocks this way, so it's from the corner to 13 blocks, and then after the 14, so the 14 block you want to be building the 2 stairs this way. So it's going to be 4 stairs going up like this with birch, then after making sure that there's 3 blocks going this way, and then just going all the way to the end. And then after that, you want to be doing 4 blocks along this way as well. So just right here, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously this is going to be the 5th one, and then on the 5th one you'll be making 4 blocks along this way, and therefore this should be making your 2 or should I say 4 birchwood stairs. And then after that, making sure that you don't put it by the wall, you want to make sure that you're going to make it its own wall kind of thing. And after that, therefore here, and then you get the balcony, and obviously therefore you can fill in the whole balcony like this as well. So making sure after when you make the balcony on this floor right here, you want to be making sure that you make the whole kind of space like that. So yeah, but other than that, that is how you do it. And then obviously as well from here, you want to just fill in this little space here, just to make it look a bit more nicer for now and a bit more neat. But yeah, 2 blocks right here, so therefore you're going to be having like an awkward like just a 2 block space, but then you're going to be filling them with this light grey concrete. And yeah, you want to be making sure that it's like a 4 block kind of like, you know, a 2 on 2 basically, 2 on 2 kind of block, going along like this. And then you want to fill this up to the top, so the 11th block. But however, you're going to fill this up to the 10th, because obviously the 11th block will actually just make this as a roof basically, and therefore it won't actually look you know, it won't look like, you know, look a bit odd or like weird or anything. But yeah, and obviously as well, make sure that you apply your fences around this way as well. And yeah, just make sure you don't miss any of the blocks out as well. So it goes along a little bit like this, and therefore you have got yourself a nice color blend along with your stairs. And that is beautiful indeed. Right guys, so I want to be talking you through the measurements of this house and through the windows. So yeah, basically we're starting off with the 6 right here. So you want to make sure that you do have a space block around here, so obviously a quartz block here and a quartz block here. This is a smooth quartz block, by the way, just to remind you. And yeah, then going along this way you want to have 18, so it's going to be a 9 and then 9 at the top as well. I'm using glass panes for this, but you can use glass blocks if you really wish to. Next along here, this is going to be a bit of a tricky one, but how I did it was basically doing 2 quartz blocks up like this, and it's just gonna be a 1 and 1 base like that, and therefore it shall follow along with your stairs a little bit like this. And this is just going to give that bit more of a light, and it saves you having to use lanterns, torches, etc. and stuff like that. It just has that natural lighting in the house as well, so it just makes it look a lot more cleaner. And then along here you want to be doing a 10 block a long distance here as well, but however obviously you want to be going up top as well, so you want to be going like 20 as well. So yeah, basically just both on 10 or 10 basically. But yeah, next along here now you want to be making sure you're going to go 1 2 1 2, and then after that you're going to be going like a 3 right here. Dude, it's you know, honestly it's such a bummer trying to put these glass panes, so I do recommend, I probably will actually give you a lot more, you know, resources, so therefore like glass, etc. and stuff like that. Anything that's very like, you know, chassis squaggling, you can't get it back unless you have like fortune, etc. and stuff like that. I definitely will like recommend you getting some more. I probably will put some more in for my resources. But yeah, and along here now you want to be making sure you do a 1 2 3 4 5 6. Make sure there's like a 2 block kind of distance as well, so just a 1 2 and then obviously a 1 2 on the other side as well. This is 1 block here, and then obviously it just goes 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then obviously a block here, and then obviously therefore you have done and completed all the windows for your modern house. So that is all the windows done, and now we can move on to the next thing, which is the kitchen. Alright guys, so what you're going to be doing next is you're going to be placing 6, or you can either do slabs or do smooth stones. I do smooth stones personally, so I'm going to go with this. You're going to be going 6 along around here, so smooth stones like that, and after that you want to be going a 3 along here, mixing out the spurs blocks, and then therefore going along here, which is a 5, and therefore filling in the space right here. So once you have done that, it should look a little bit more like this now. And then after that, what you're going to be doing is next is basically missing out that block, and be placing 1 stone block here, 1 stone block here, and then you'll be placing a slab here and a slab here as well. And then after that you're going to be placing another block, and therefore you're going to be placing the upside down cobblestone stair. And then after that you're going to be placing another slab here. So therefore it looks a little bit more like a kitchen table. And yeah, you can put your all your decorations, etc. on like brew stands or whatever, stuff like that. And yeah, so that now is the kitchen complete, well, pretty much complete. For the structure wise, I can't talk today, but yeah, other than that, that is done. So guys, what you want to be doing now is basically, this is going to be your bedroom now. So obviously on the balcony here, obviously this is going to be leading into your bedroom. So basically your bed's going to be along here, so it's going to be like this, so therefore there's a space here. And then basically you want to be going 5 along this way, and then 3 from the 5th block base, well, from the 4th block actually, from looking this way. So it's going to be basically like this. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then after that, on the fourth, you go 5 along that way, and therefore it should reach the edge. And then after that, just giving yourself that space and obviously fit in, and making sure that you have this kind of like, you know, U shape basically, and therefore you've built yourself the, you know, the tank basically of the fishes for now. But not so fast and not so quick. Basically what we do now is basically placing down some shroom blocks like this, like so, like that, and therefore now you have finished the well, the tank, or you could call it aquarium. I want to call it the aquarium part of the bedroom basically. So yeah, and now what I want you guys to make sure, I want you to be doing is basically going like this along this way now, just like so, and making sure that everything is very lined up like so, as you can see, because we don't want the fishes to be sinking now, do we? Let's be honest, we want them to be floating around, making sure they look a bit more pretty, etc., and so on. So then after that, you can just apply how many fishes you want in this fish tank, and therefore they will be roaming around like so, and that is your fish tank complete for your bedroom. Alright guys, so basically I've got a little quick tip for you. Basically, if you don't like these shroom blocks popping out, you can obviously make a little small design along, going like a little bit like this, and therefore, you know, you can just have a look, just make it look a bit more like, you know, it just looks a bit more homely now, and it looks a bit more like nothing's poking out basically. So yeah, that's just one idea that you could do. But if you want to leave them, you can leave them, but yeah, for now only be placing lanterns just along this way as well. So yeah, just giving myself a bit of space for later on. And yeah, so now we're going to be moving on to the next bit, which is, alright guys, so what you want to be doing now is the pattern. So you remember when I said about the pattern earlier on, basically we're going to be doing the patterns, etc., and the color blend right now. So obviously from here now, you want to be basically giving yourself, from the bed, basically the bed's going to be leading a pathway just full of spurs, and therefore it blends a lot more like this. And obviously with the spurs, you want to be going like this. So now you want to be breaking one block here, and then obviously one block here. So it's going to be giving this like kind of like swirly kind of design like that. And therefore if you follow along like that, therefore you shouldn't have no mistakes with this. I know you guys can do it, so therefore just do that part. And after that as well, you'll be following along with the stairs down, well obviously downstairs on the floor as well. So you want to be kind of matching up these blocks as well, so they're very identical for the well, the structure basically. So yeah, and what we guys are doing right now is making sure that everything is very clear. Made a mistake there, but don't worry about it. So basically what we're trying to do is basically making sure that everything is all cleared and out the way, and obviously as well make sure that we follow along with this pattern as well. But this pattern as well is going to be following along a long way as well, making sure that it still reflects, and also as well grows across the house as well. I'm even going to put it along this way as well, because it's just nice to have it like this, and therefore you have done the pattern of the house. And the reason why it's only half designed is because it is half designed. I like it half designed. Do not question my ability of building, alright? I think personally it's just better half design. You can do it full design if you want, but I'll be honest with you, it just looks better like this, and it looks a bit more cleaner. Don't you agree? Alright guys, so now you've pretty much kind of like near enough built the house already. You've done like quite a lot of structures now to the house, and making sure that the form is on right and it's on point. The next part of the form is making the balcony. So this is going to be the outside balcony, and now you want to make sure the blocks are leading up to each other like so, just like that as well. So yeah, you don't really need measurements for this, as long as it's going like that from this area to this wall to this wall, and obviously they meet, and they're not parallel or anything. So yeah, that'll be all right, and that'll be fine. And then after that, all you want to be doing is filling in the space like so, like that. And obviously then after that, you want to be doing another roof here. You can obviously leave this open if you want to, but personally I like the roof kind of like, you know, kind of nice balcony bit, you know, because no rain comes in. Do you know what I mean? It just looks a little bit more better, personally, in my opinion. So yeah, just making sure that you fill all this roof up now, making sure it leads all to the blocks, etc. And that is the balcony part done. And now with a modern house balcony, you need some light grey glass stained panes going along like so. Just, you know, you only need one layer to make it look a bit more clean and a bit more sharp, and therefore it looks a lot more like this. And now you can have this as a closed area with a door, but I like it open, and I don't know why. It was always a vibe to have it open. So when you walk upstairs, you're just gonna have this open nice view along like this, whether it is day or night. So yeah, and obviously along here you'll have your bed and etc. as well, and along down here you'll be having, you know, your furnaces, etc., and your crafting tables along here. So now we're going to be moving on to the outside part, which is going to be the porch, etc., the pathway, and obviously the lamppost, etc. as well. So yeah, but right now your house should be looking like this. If you need to go on forward, right back through that throughout the video, etc., because you haven't done one part right, etc., or you messed up part of the house, just go back and follow the instructions, etc., or follow me doing it as well, and making sure that therefore you'll be leading up to this point. So now we're going to be moving on to the pathway. So guys, I'll be talking you through what to do now onto the next part of the pathway. So here we go. So what you want to do first is obviously break this block here, which is obviously going to be, so it's basically going to be like this. So it's going to be 1, 2, it's obviously 5 blocks around here. Basically going to be breaking the middle block, which is this is going to be the door, and then after that you're going to be adding 4 stone blocks or slabs of so yeah, 4 basically along this way, 4 along that way. Then after that you're going to add another 2 here, and this other 2 is obviously going to be making the sequence right here. So it's going to go drop down 1, and then so it's going to add 1, 2 here on the side, 1 there, then 1, 2 on the side, 1 there, then after that 1 along here, then after that is going to be just along here. So therefore you're going to be adding another 2 here, and then after that you should be adding like around about 8 blocks here. So therefore it's going to be 8 blocks, depends how much you want it to be, but I've added 8 blocks for this occasion. And obviously you should be having random patches of grass, I can't speak, random patches of grasses, and obviously then add a fill up with water, obviously break the blocks as well underneath, which is going to be the dirt, and then obviously therefore you can add shroom blocks, etc. as well. Shroom blocks along the side here, so it's like a little bit next to the pathway like that, so it gives it that nice bit of glow in the night time as well with the water as well. You can even add some tropical fishes in there as well, but yeah, depends, it's up to you. But yeah, and then after that as well, just to make sure that this pathway, it kind of like, you know, feature or, you know, design just goes along with the house the whole way through, and therefore it should meeting up back with the pathway as well. Now it should look a lot more like this. Now your house should be looking a lot more like this. And now lastly, what you're going to be doing is placing down a door like so. But also as well, I've got a little bit of a design for you. You can put this in if you wanted, but it just makes the house look a little bit less squarish and it looks a bit more modern in general. Alright guys, so what you're going to be doing next is basically getting your smooth stair quartz and obviously going along like this, but obviously making sure that it has this kind of like little feature here, which is obviously going to have like this little kind of ball point kind of thing of a staircase, and yeah, you'll be going upwards like that, and therefore you're going to be making sure as well it goes a little bit more higher, and obviously this is going to be a row like this, like so, and then obviously after that you're going to be adding a slab in the middle, and obviously this is going to be upside down like that, and obviously as well like so. So it follows along like this, and therefore you can have a bit more of a design like that, and therefore as well, even if you want to be extra as well, you can obviously add these nice little corners if it's possible. It's obviously a bit of a struggle, but yeah, once you've done that, you can obviously add your quartz, smooth quartz along this way, and therefore you have a more of a modern looking house. You can obviously add another door if you really wanted to, so just along like this, but personally I'm not gonna lie to you, I like kind of like one door, you know, because I mean you can have a little plant here, you can have anything here, and it just, I don't know man, it's just vibes, isn't it? And obviously yeah, but obviously I think actually, to be honest with you, this looks a little bit more better. I think that looks a little bit more better actually. So yeah, delete the block, obviously the quartz block, and obviously add just another slabs here, basically like that. So therefore your house should be looking a little bit more like this now. So that is the whole house pretty much done from the outside and from the inside, from structure and form wise. So now what I'm going to be doing is basically going to decorate the house. I'm going to talk you through with me decorating the house, just so you can watch me where I'm placing my things and bits and bobs and my lighting, etc. as well. You can follow along with this, and yeah, let's just get on with the video. Alright, so I've added one lantern there, one lantern here, and then obviously a break again, so like that, and then a break again like that. So just for making sure that we follow along with the design like so, and it's all matching as well like that, and that looks a little bit more better and a little bit more beautiful now. So yeah, next I'm going to be adding along right here is going to be, I'm going to be adding like, you know, some bookcases, etc. as well, and making sure that, you know, my enchantment table goes here, and making sure that this all goes in the corner like so, like that. I'm actually going to be, I'm probably going to put 3 crafting tables along this way, then I'm going to be putting a spruce block table like that, like so, along this way, but then obviously I'm going to be breaking that furnace along there, Then I'm obviously going to be placing my blast furnace along that way as well. Might even add a little cheeky lantern, which is going to be probably, do you know what? We can add the lantern like pretty much like if we wanted to, like here, then obviously like that. So it kind of gives them more lighting. And then obviously as well, what I could do and be a bit more cheeky is basically add like, you know, like an iron stand kind of thing. But obviously, I don't want to just add a regular iron stand, basically. I want to make sure that this has a lighting. I want to make sure this looks a lot more better and a lot more clean. And you can see it as well. It just gives it that glow. So this is a little quick tip as well that I like to do when it comes to building. Basically, add a torch. You want to add your glass. And then after that, add your stand. And therefore, he's going to have this nice little bit of glow around him as well. I'm obviously going to put some glass panes as well, so I'm going to have one there like that. I'm actually going to delete this as well, just going to delete some of this for now. So it's going to go like that, going to go like that, I'm going to go like that, and obviously, do you know what, we'll give my boy some armor. Let's give my boy some armor. So now my gear, here we go, that's all that done. Add some more glass just along this way like that, like so. Going to be breaking that part. Going to be adding spurs. And I need some bookshelves as well. So therefore, spurs is going to, that's going to go like that. Going to have like that, like so, like that, and then just at the top as well. Actually, do you know what? Not even that up the top. Let's get rid of this. Let's have it like that. So therefore, my books is going to be like that. So now my enchantment table is there. This is that there. And obviously as well, I've got my craft tables, got my furnace as well. And yeah, that looks a little bit more better and a little bit more cleaner as well. We can obviously add a little bit more lighting, so we're going to add some lanterns along this way as well. Just making sure that we have this place a little bit more spotlights and a little bit more clean as well. So going up the stairs now, so I'm obviously going to be adding along here now is the bed. So let's start off. We're going to have that guy, we're going to have my bed there, like my bed like that. Then after as well, we're going to be right, so I'm going to add my bed like this. I'm going to add some sort of long tables like this, so it's going to go like that. Add one on each side lanterns. Then obviously from here I'm going to have probably maybe like a chest or anything. It could be absolutely anything. I'm actually going to put the chest along this way actually. Then I'm going to have, on this aisle, we're going to have these iron stands like this, just like so, facing me. So therefore that is now done, and that looks a little bit more cleaner, a little bit more better. I'm actually going to add down the stairs, actually not even that, before we even go down the stairs, before we even go there, my friends, now is basically add a shroom block, add a leaf, and then obviously just, you know, add these basically to make it, just makes it look a bit more planty and a little bit more better. You can obviously add it out on the outside as well, like this, just going along like so, and just making sure that you follow there we go. Oh god, it's a bit of a struggle, but it's fine. Oh dear, like so. And now you got a nice little plant as well along with your view like this as well. I'm going to put it down the stairs as well, making sure that all my plants go everywhere. You know, my plants are my best friends. My plants are my best friends, as they say. No one says that, just me. But yeah, basically just along like that, that would be nice as well. We can obviously add some brewing stands as well, like we said. Let's add some brewing, so one there, one there. We can even add some chests as well. We can add some chests definitely. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. And obviously as well, we can add some chests here along here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 as well. And that, my friends, is the house complete, my friends. So I'm going to be doing some cinematics and showing you the house overall from the outside and the inside, and taking you through what it looks like and your build so far. You can obviously make it a lot more different to mine from the inside, etc., from decorations like adding the blocks, etc., like enchantment tables, crafting, etc., and stuff like that on workstations. But yeah, but I'm going to take you through right now and show you some cinematics, so let's go.
Baby, wait, I know that you're afraid, but it'll be okay if you just stay with me, and we can run from here, and we can disappear, and they won't find us where we are going, dear. So baby, hold on to me, 'cause I know I can make you believe in something that only we can see. Oh, so baby, hold on to me.
Thanks guys for watching the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please give the video a big fat thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. But yeah, also subscribe to the channel as well if you do love Minecraft content and you have enjoyed this tutorial video as well. I do epic builds as well on this channel as well, so you will enjoy those edits, etc. as well, because it's not like these tutorial videos. They're a lot more detailed, a lot more better, and just a lot more different in general as well. I'll talk you through the builds, etc. and stuff like that on those epic build kind of contents as well. But yeah, if you want to see some more Minecraft content, let me know, and let me know your ideas as well down below in the comments as well, what you have, because I'd love to do some more as well, Minecraft, etc. as well, lots of PvPs, etc. as well. But yeah, and also as well, if you do want to see me actually build these as well, like these concepts, etc., because you can see one right behind me, that's actually the first ever concept that I've made, and obviously I've remade it again for the video. I don't actually make these like off the bat on the video, I actually make these on the stream as well. So follow me, it is McExige on Twitch as well. So yeah, it's just McExige, that's literally it, and you'll see it as well. So yeah, these come once in a while, etc. These streams do, actually no, not even once in a while, they're coming like near enough a little weekly or so, etc. as well. They're going to start coming a lot more as well, a lot more sooner and later as well, so you can obviously engage with me and interact with me as well on the channel. I'll talk to you as well about Minecraft, about whatever you want to talk about. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching, hope you guys have enjoyed, and yeah, peace.